Hello, folks. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, no bull. Rock and roll remains forever. Exactly, James. This young man in the picture. James van Hest. From Sydney, Australia. And that's appropriate because no bull. Yeah, the first song is a little bit unique. But after that, it's AC/DC. Tracks 2 through 11, AC/DC. No ifs, ands, or buts. The rhythm section, AC/DC. The guitars, AC/DC. The background vocals, boy howdy, AC/DC. James, the singer, a bit gruffer than Brian Johnson. Yeah, a bit gruffer than everyone short of a death metal singer. You may as well have the dog sing it. It's just a gruffer voice than you're used to for an AC/DC type band. But it's a good voice. So it gives these songs a unique take when everything else sounds like Ace, and he's not hiding it. He's not denying it. The original video, the opening video for Overdrive, James is wearing a AC/DC basketball jersey. No covering. He admits it. And of course, the way I go about these reviews is I find the album. Maybe I'll know something about the band, but I try not to. I just listen to the record. Do I like it? Yes. And then I listen to it 3-4 times at least. And then before I do this with you, I do my research. Who are these guys? It's their third record. Guys started this in 2020. This debut record came out in 2022. So third full-length record. And I'm sure all three of them sound like AC/DC. Because when you go to his Facebook page for No Bull, he shows himself performing on the street AC/DC songs. He shows himself in a studio covering AC/DC songs by himself. That's what surprised me. This recording is tight and well done. Good rhythm guitar, good lead guitar, good vocals. You have to get used to the vocals. You're a bit gruffer than Brian and other people we can name. And he's writing original songs, but it's in the AC/DC style. By himself. He's playing everything. This is a one-man band in the studio. Yeah, he plays gigs. And of course his band is with him as he, I guess, lip syncs to Overdrive, the lead-off track and single and whatever, and the video. And there's other people with, but the studio is him. Everything. Background, drums, bass, everything. It's him. He does it well. He's damn good. And I couldn't stop myself. Because I usually choose like a one or a couple songs to save for my YouTube music likes later, so I can hear this stuff after this review. I picked all 11 songs. I love AC/DC. I love anything that sounds like AC/DC. Let me prove it to you. Well, here, let me put one thing, because you may be going, well, if he's so much like AC/DC, why he named himself for AC/DC? Not a song. All the cover bands in the world. How many High Voltage and Hell's Bells and Live Wires are playing in the world doing an AC/DC tribute thing? And every other song that AC/DC ever wrote that's 2 or 3 words. In order to get his own band name inspired by AC/DC, he had to dig. He's named for this DVD, No Bull. You own No Bull, don't you? It's a great concert film. So this is where the band name comes from. It's from the DVD. A great concert film, No Bull. And of course, what period of AC/DC? Pretty much peak AC/DC. Pretty much later, Bon Scott to about here. Flick of the switch. That's what he's emulating in his instrumentation. Of course, he may disagree, because I see him doing War Machine by himself. That's 90s, isn't it? So he likes all of it. As well he should. That's what we all do. We love AC/DC. Why shouldn't you enjoy a band playing original music that sounds like AC/DC? It's like begrudging a band sounding like Led Zeppelin and you bitching about it. You love Led Zeppelin, shut up. Go listen to the Fast Way debut record. Go listen to Kingdom Come. It sounds like AC/DC. Good. I mean, it sounds like Led Zeppelin. Great. And of course, about AC/DC, it's like their peers. Angel City. I'm making certain I got this rose tattoo. It sounds like they're from Australia. At the same time, AC/DC was in their prime. They're sounding like them, with the guitars and everything. Classic sleaze. Crocus. Never mind the other Crocus. Where they try to sell out or whatever. This is AC/DC sleaze. One Vice at a time. If you don't know this record and you love AC/DC, you're missing out. Then, of course, we had Rhino Bucket. Rhino Bucket sounds so much like AC/DC, they hired a former AC/DC drummer. Their Upper Crust. You love your Bon Scott AC/DC. And of course, it's a gimmick band. They're all lords of the realm. Late 18th century and the finery. There they are in their wigs, powdered rigs. How can you not love the upper crust if you love AC/DC too? So he loves AC/DC. There's video of him doing street performance art, performing AC/DC songs. Why not? Not going to have, we lost Malcolm, almost lost Brian because of his hearing. You know, add Axl. Axl Rose stepped in for a tour or two. You know, Angus is not a kid. He's rocking his gray hair now. I mean, I hope Angus makes it a 90. I hope he outlives me. Sure, go ahead. But that's not how time works. We need a new generation to carry the baton of AC/DC after we're gone. James van Hest is going to carry that baton, hopefully, for a long time after we're gone. I forgot to check his age. He's younger than me. By a lot. A lot. I'm probably old enough to be his father. I'd be proud of the boy if he was my son. Plays everything himself. It's great. I saved every song to hear later because it rocks. What can I say? It rocks. How can I deny it? It rocks like hell. That's what you want in this life. And he named himself, named his band after a great DVD. Probably the only thing he could name that wasn't taken. 5 times by some cover bands around the world. No bull. He had to work hard, I'm sure, to go. Has this been taken? That's my band name then. Put me down. My band is now called No Bull. That's who I am. You could have done better on the cover photograph. James, you look fine. But my impression was you were more Sid Vicious. Like Sid Vicious' illegitimate son. No shade. I love my Pistols too. I'm just saying, because I have a fat mouth, I have to. I have to say it. Look better than me. Easy to do. Did I forget anything? Sydney, Australia is where James is from. How to describe? Is there anyone out there who don't know what AC/DC sounds like? Blues. Blues rock. With some Chuck Berry mixed in. And up to 11. Hard rock. Borderline heavy metal. Does that kind of cover what AC/DC sounds like for the one person? There's a worldwide audience, you know. Someone out there is going, I don't know what AC/DC sounds like. Never heard. There has to be one. There has to be one. There is. It's a big world, folks. Somewhere in the southern continent of South America, or no, South America's AC/DC is huge in South America, I know, but Asia. The African account. Somebody doesn't know what AC/DC sounds like. It rocks your ass off. With huge riffs. I kind of cover what AC/DC sounds like. It's very balanced. The last song, the title track, Rock and Roll Remains Forever, is kind of a ballad to rock and roll. Just like AC/DC does ballads to rock and roll and sleazy women, and they don't do ballads. I take that back. It doesn't. AC/DC, the Jack, that's kind of a ballad, right? And political. No political subtext to this at all. You always can find something. You always can find. If you're a homosexual, maybe you find some context for a political statement about being sick. I don't know. But no, not really. You like this video? Bless your heart. Give it a like. Gotta get this young man on tour outside of Australia. It's got a hell of a thing going. So like the video, which will help get the word out about No Bull. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner. Ring the notification bell. And leave a comment. Go listen. On YouTube. All 3 albums are on YouTube. No Bull. Rock and Roll Remains Forever. It's on YouTube. Come back. You hear what I hear. Yeah, it kind of gives you a feint on the first song. What is this going to sound like AC/DC? And then the second song on. Boy, howdy. Is it AC/DC? So leave your own comment. Come back. If it relates in action rock, garage rock, punk, bands that sound like AC/DC, rockabilly, psychobilly, stoner, psych, anything that really rocks. Not this edgy elevator music. No. No edgy elevator music here. No brag. No prog rock. I'm progressive in my later years, but not prog. No. No. Don't accuse me of that. Oh, I'm sure I touched. No, not really. Space rock. They accuse space rock of being progressive rock. Sure, fine, if you say so. And remember, fresh AC/DC style music is as important as fresh food. Keeps you regular. And have fun with your music. This is fun. Go listen to it. You will like it. And don't give me no guff. It sounds like K-pop. Of course it does. Like big bands are not supposed to sound like Glenn Miller. Glenn Miller's been dead for 80 years. Sound like Glenn Miller, please, big bands. Sound like Glenn Miller. For Pete's sake. That's what we love. Get me more of this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.